Okay, we're live, as far as the recording goes.
Hello. All right. Hello. I'm Milo, and I am the storyteller tonight.
Hello, I'm Third Life Crisis, and I'm one of the players of this Changeling the Lost story, and I play Sim, the Elemental.
Hey, I'm Az, and I play the red cap, Derek. He's a good boy.
It's a very good boy.
All right. So, the story thus far. A Tuesday morning dawned. Late summer, early autumn. And our two changelings awoke and started their day off normal. Until Sarah, the mortal emblem of Sim, walked into the shop and gave a disturbing account of this strange motivation she had to create what she was calling a living statue. With the promise to check that out later, the two exited Sim's shop, the Crimson Forge art supply and studio, to go on a mission to find books for the lore keeper of the South Ward freehold, Reed. But she called before Derek could start his search, saying that she didn't need any books that day. She didn't need him to do his job for her, as she had her hands full. Over the phone, screaming could be heard, a giant ruckus, and she said 2 new arrivals had come to the freehold in search of shelter, as something had happened, but they couldn't quite figure out what. She just had to get it sorted. Derek, ever helpful, dropped everything he was doing immediately and didn't listen to what she said when she said she didn't need help, and started charging off towards the freehold, to which Sim had to scramble to keep up. They reached the freehold only to find it in absolute disarray, as a young wildling girl was violently assaulting people and attacking everybody, fighting, screaming. My brain has stopped working.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No worries. And then the name of the little wildling is Ro.
Is Ro. Yes.
Yep. Sometimes you just
Reed.
scream at people to make
Yep.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Reed comes out, tells them what's going on, that the second person, a child of the hunt, was down the hall, and she hadn't had a chance to talk to either of them. Derek dealt with Ro while Sim went to go talk to Savannah, the child of the hunt, only to find out that the freehold, the North Ward, the sister freehold to the South Ward, was disbanded, attacked. The accounts varied. Savannah insisted that it was an amicable split by the queens of the freehold, whereas Ro described death and destruction. So Sim and Derek went to go see what really happened and who was correct, only to find pools of blood and signs of a struggle when they arrived. They also found a young deer girl, a possible runner swift named Pippin. Pippin's account matched Rose, but something about Pippin was off. Every once in a while, Derek's danger sense would kick in, and he would be alarmed by her very presence.
Mm-hmm.
They offered to escort her to the South Ward freehold, where she could potentially give her story and clear up some of the misconceptions happening. But along the way, they discovered that she wasn't entirely truthful about everything. The more they spoke to her, the more her story began to unravel. And then Derek noticed a cat tattoo on her shoulder. Cat had 3 eyes. Very weird. She did not tell them what the tattoo meant. More suspicious. And that ended in Derek assaulting Pippin.
It wasn't assault.
It was assault. Sim went to
The penny
go.
was dry.
Sim
We like our
Sim went to go get
changelings
help
shaken,
from
not
Reed.
stirred.
Sim went to go get help from Reed in the freehold. Reed returned. Well, Derek and Pippin had a very loud argument about the way she was being treated, as she did not think it was fair, and he knew that she was super suspicious and that she was lying about several things. So Reed agreed to take Pippin into the hollow of the freehold to observe for a short time until they could figure out what to do with her or how to get her to stop lying to everybody and figure out what her role in this potential attack was, if she had a role in it at all. Derek and Sim returned to the Northward Freehold with the mission of finding the ledger from the lore keeper there, as well as potentially mail, ingoing and outgoing letters from private, secure letters that they didn't trust with the mortal mail system. They go in, they find the hollow, they find the mail room, absolute disarray. And in a hidden compartment, they found the messenger bag of Pippin, who was the messenger for the carrier for the mail there. She had claimed that she had been out all day delivering mail, but when they searched in the bag, they found several letters that were supposed to have already been delivered. One of them marked with the same tattoo on her shoulder. Inside of it was an encrypted note. They decided to check around in the hollow to see if they could find any more clues, and they found some untouched houses, some signs of struggle, more blood, no bodies. They did find a piece of somebody in one of the houses, an arm of a mannequin. Mm-hmm. And in Savannah and Rose's house, they found devastation, destruction, and the corpse of a mortal. In the lore keeper's house, they found a diary where he outlined how strange he thought the newcomers were, Pippin and her motley. Back in the actual freehold, they found the lore keeper's book where Derek opened it to see if they could get more clues, not knowing it was a token, and sapped him of his already very low intelligence.
He was fine. He wasn't fine.
He was fine.
It was fine.
They once again returned to their own freehold, the South Ward, where Sim dropped Derek off, told Reed what they found, showed her the letter, gave her the ledger. Mm-hmm. Derek, in a state of confusion, was unable to attend the meeting Sim had set up with his mortal emblem, Sarah. So he was left at the freehold in the care of Nova, the snowskin maiden who Sim is pledged to. Sim went to go visit Sarah. Sarah outlined a very disturbing dream that she had of a statue coming to life, of which Sim recognized as one of the true Fae from Arcadia, and discovered that Sarah had been drained of all of her sorrow. He returned to the freehold to pick Derek up after that disturbing set of revelations. Mm-hmm. And they decided that the best course of action was to invite Savannah and Ro back to their hollow to talk to them further, to figure out what had happened to Savannah that made her memories so clouded, although they had figured out how to unlock them, and to discuss what to possibly do about Pip, who still resided within the hollow of the South Forks. So you're at your house. Your hat is now damp with the blood of several rabbits.
Mhm.
Savannah and Ro are there. I'm assuming you're allowing them to stay inside your hollow and not just in the shop proper.
Correct. Considering their appearance, but although at the same time they have a mien that they show, correct?
They do.
And
Yes. I don't think you guys see their means, though. I think you just see them how they are. But Savannah is a tall, muscular, looks like she was probably in the military at some point.
okay,
Her hair is braided. And Ro looks like a little girl. Kind of a
okay,
dirty little girl, little bit, but a little unkempt. But
right.
just a little girl.
Yeah, Ro and I hunted rabbits. We're friends now. We screamed at each other. It's
Bonded over slaughtering
good.
rabbits. That's awesome.
We bonded over slaughtering rabbits.
There you go. That works.
The agreement was though that no one touches the rug. That
Yes,
was the only thing.
they did agree to that.
No one touches the rug, and they did
No one
agree to
touches the
that.
rug. Mhm.
Yep, and the rug is safely. They probably did a slight double take on the fact that there's a webcam set up for it.
It's fine.
But
Yeah. Then again,
Sometimes
all
we just gotta stick
changelings
on.
have their oddities.
that we do. Okay,
What? No.
so
This is the changeling.
after
What? It's fine.
so after Ro gets a chance to settle down, doing what they were doing, and excuse me, and I'm double check on Derek, make sure his cap is good. Going to show basically their accommodations. Make sure everything
All
is
right.
in order. Going to ask Savannah if there's anything that she needs explicitly at the moment. Anything that can be done to at least help make these accommodations for the moment as tolerable as possible.
She's fine.
Sounds good. Don't hesitate to ask, Savannah. Because
Yeah,
I have a feeling
like
you and Ro will be very useful in helping unravel what happened at the other freehold. And I look forward to working with you on it.
That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, whatever you need. Like I said, if we got food, we have the store. So I don't know if there's like something in particular Ro wants, but like the neighbors
As
get
long
worried
as
they're screaming. We learned that the hard way. So
you can hear they can hear the screaming in your hollow.
no, maybe
Oh,
can they sim?
No.
Yeah.
Not
So
good in the hollow. If you happen to be screaming inside the store, that I can't help.
They know that.
you could always just call it a workplace accident. Savannah will pick up Ro and start to walk towards her, and they're gonna stay in the same room,
Good.
like they did
I only
in
have
there.
cool. I address the both of them as that I only have a couple of ground rules for staying here.
Of course.
If you're going to leave and go to any place in particular, I'm not going to manage where you can and cannot go, but if you could just let either myself or Derek know so that we can keep tabs on you, be helpful.
Not a problem.
Also, you can come into the forge room and the crafting area if you want. Just ask first.
Sure.
That's
Can do.
I mean, it does get real hot in there, so you gotta be careful.
That's
Also,
all I
don't
ask.
touch the rug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't planning on it.
Just things in there that could potentially cause folks some hurt or could cause some things to break, and I'd just like to avoid that if possible.
Understood.
There's a lot of throwable stuff in there for row 2, so.
That's mainly what I'm looking to avoid, if at all possible.
Oh, all right, gotcha,
Yeah.
man.
So,
She tries her best.
I get that. But go ahead for now, Savannah and Ro. Make yourselves comfortable. We'll have a talk later. I have some things
Yeah.
we definitely want to run by you, but you know what? First, find your feet. Get comfortable. You're not prisoners here. Know that.
I definitely didn't think we were, but thank you.
Okay.
Ro gives her thanks as well. It's more of a nod.
Understandable.
There's just this like, yeah.
Derek and I will just be a call away if you need anything.
Thank you. Let us know how we can be helpful when that time comes.
Of course. I do.
Go and get up in the room.
So, how'd the thing go with Sarah? Did you get her clay?
She did. You did a fantastic job in making sure the clay arrived safely. Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, of course.
You looked hungry.
Yeah.
I have some concerns though about their project.
Was it the clay?
Oh
I
no.
mean, she said she wanted I checked it like 3 times. So like, it should be the right stuff.
You
like,
did. You're good.
Okay.
That is not in question. She has exactly the type of clay that she needs.
Right.
What's concerning is the subject matter and how she came about the inspiration for it.
Okay.
Well, Derek, have you ever had something come to you to inspire you in some manner, visited upon you in a dream? Have you had that happen before?
No.
No? Not even a creative hiding place for some of your treasures, or a new and interesting way to acquire blood for your cap?
I got, and he pulls out spigot.
Okay.
I got this and the rug. That's pretty. I got, yeah. And these aren't in a dream.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Well, Sarah had a dream, and it was a disturbing one.
Oh, are you talking like nightmares? I get those.
Not seemingly a nightmare for her. but very concerning for someone's like ourselves.
Okay.
I have the distinct impression that she was visited upon by one of the true. They're attempting to work something through her inspiration and her talent. And I don't think it's for anything good.
No, they don't do good things.
Exactly.
Why? Like, what was she making?
She was working to recreate, I don't know if you're familiar with the vision or the imagery of Aphrodite.
Yeah.
The classical scene.
Maybe we got a poster in there.
Mm-hmm. The vision and the muse itself is concerning, but the method also. Seeking realism, seeking to make it so lifelike as to any that would gaze upon it would probably think it was alive. That's her intent. And that's not.
She's making like a living statue. I mean, she's human, right? Right? It's
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her a couple times.
She's a talented human.
So.
No question about that.
Okay.
But it is incredibly suspicious that such a request is being worked through her. And you're absolutely right, there is no good that can come of it. It is either to be, in my opinion, it's something being made to provide a vehicle, a method, a way to enact some fiendish scheme or plot through that mechanization.
Maybe we should keep an eye on our dreams then. Darren's gonna look at that address.
Oh, yep.
You should.
Back in his pocket. But
That is not necessarily a bad idea. Plus,
It's
also
several blocks
unfortunately,
away, by the way.
Yeah. Plus, also, she is incredibly devoid of sorrow. It's non-existent at the moment.
sorrow?
Yeah.
That's an us thing.
Mm-hmm. That is an us thing. It's going to be quite the crashing back to reality once she begins to recover. We need to be there.
Can we take a break really quick?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
I will pause the recording.
Cool. Thank you.
And welcome back to Arcadia by Night.
Mm-hmm. We had a good cheesecake break, and now we are back to the game.
Does everyone out there like cheesecake? It's super tasty.
Anyway, so should we go back to see Reed? And, now that we got a couple ideas, because I don't want Pippin. I don't want Pippin in the house. She's dangerous. She's dangerous. We shouldn't be. I'm like, I don't even know if I want her around Reed.
That was partly my concern about why I was potentially even considering taking Pippin away. I have great concerns over what Reed is currently storing there right now. I have a feeling that what befell the other freehold will soon befall this one. And I don't want that to happen. And I fear that Pippin is a portent of that.
A what?
A sign, an omen, a harbinger.
Yeah.
Sorry. At least I think so. It's just an idea.
I mean, she got the clicky ears, and I don't like that. Ears shouldn't click.
I know.
If there's anything I know in this existence, ears shouldn't click. Sim. Ears shouldn't click.
I have tools here, though. That's the thing. I wanted to find out what made those ears click.
I don't like that, Sim. Sim, I think
I
that's a
know.
bad thing.
I know.
I don't like that.
I know. I don't like it either. But I have some things. I have some things that do pop up, and I don't like those thoughts. But at the same time, I want to know. We have a home to protect.
Maybe you talk to Reed about what we do next, and I can talk to some people, and we'll figure it out.
Okay. Do you want me to go back now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How much time do we have before night?
An hour.
An hour?
And in that hour, when night actually falls, you'll get your willpower back.
Okay.
So if you go talk to Reed, I'll go talk to.
Who are you planning to talk to? Do you have someone in mind?
No.
No?
No, I
going
don't
to go
know.
talk to no one?
I don't know who they are.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try. I mean, if you, I've been doing real good with customers.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put a word in, and then we'll see if anybody responds. I think.
Okay. I trust you, Derek. I do. And I think
I mean, I did good. Reed
you
said
did
I
good.
shouldn't open the book. I didn't think about not opening the book, and then, but like it was super blue out with the words, and then it got green real fast.
It's all right. Happens. We'll
Yeah.
try to avoid it in the future. Just try to
Don't
take
play
better
with
steps.
books.
There you go.
Just give them to read. That's what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to go get the books and give them to read, and I'm doing real good. I only
You
got
are?
like 6 left.
We'll find them.
I only got like 3 left. Actually, let me redo them. I mean, maths are really hard.
They are.
But it's like 3. It's like 3.
We'll find them. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the last batch was pretty good.
You know. So
Mhm.
you're gonna go speak to someone. I will go and speak with Reed. You're gonna
And
go
I'll call
to.
you.
Correct. Call me if there is anything.
Yeah.
If you need any help or if something goes awry,
Yeah.
I'll be there as fast as I can. All right.
Of course.
Stay safe, and I'll let our new guest know that we're heading out for a little bit.
I got the rug cam at the ready.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey there. Just letting you know that Derek and myself are stepping out to do some more follow-up with what happened. I'm going to go speak to Reed, and Derek is going to go and speak with someone else. We should not be long. We'll be back
Okay.
probably just a little bit after sunset.
All right. Well, we'll try our best not to destroy your shop while you're gone.
I'm not allowed to.
To destroy my shop?
Destroy the shop?
Absolutely.
I imagine most people aren't. Fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
I think Ro and I might just both probably relax. Maybe
You should get some sleep.
get some rest.
That's
yeah.
a lot of screaming. Takes a lot out of you. Just lay down.
She does that a lot, though. She's used to it. Ro is like off in the corner eating bugs.
Okay.
God only knows where she got them from, but she's doing it. So she kind of
happens.
just gestures at you.
Contact us if anything comes up. You have our information.
Yep.
Derek begins to wander off. But at that nice, easy pace. Not too
Okay.
fast.
I'm
I
gonna
only
go
got the
ahead.
2 legs now. It's a lot of work.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my rolls to be able to find the way through the hedge.
Oh, you guys, if you're going to the south ward, you don't need to find your way through the hedge. You're just like 2 streets down from it.
Oh.
Your forages.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only if you're going to the north ward, which is much farther. It's
Gotcha.
a big
Yeah.
portion of the town. So, I have the street names and stuff, but I have to pull the maps up for you at some point to show you the general area.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you don't need to travel through the hedge for that. You
Okay.
just walk down the street.
You can go ahead and go through with Derek's scene first, and then we can follow up with myself and Reed when you're ready.
All right. Derek,
Mhm.
you have your address.
Mhm.
A slow, easy pace.
Yeah. Only got the 2 legs. It's a lot of work.
The TikTok
Near
clock.
nightfall. Very much dusk. The sun is very much setting right now. You come to a house. Nice little house. 2 stories, one of those like kind of almost skinny, long houses.
Yeah.
You can see several different staircases. None of the addresses on the door match. So I'm going to need you to roll me your wits and intelligence.
Or we just
Or
say I fail now. I'm kidding.
you've been doing pretty good with it, actually,
I know,
despite
right?
how low it is.
Despite the 3 die pool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure we can do stuff.
Ooh, I got all 3.
Nice.
That is
Good.
There's 2 8s and a 6. Whoa.
So, as you're looking around, noticing that these addresses don't match the one you have, what you do notice is all of a sudden, these fireflies start to gather in little clustered balls towards the side of this house in a yard you didn't notice before. They kind of lead towards what, from your angle, looks like a different staircase leading down below the house.
I'm gonna walk over. I am going to use my danger sense.
Go right ahead. That's your wits and composure, I think. Yes.
Oh no.
You've again been doing pretty good with your danger sense too.
Doing pretty good.
Quick question. Is Danger Sense
Yes.
a contract that I can pick up too, or no?
It is a
only
merit.
available- Or is it merit?
It's a
Sorry.
merit. So what you either need to do is spend XP on it when I will give you your XP at the end of this game.
Cool.
You'll spend your XP on it, or
Okay.
you can do an endeavor and get a merit. That's what Derek is doing right now for Reed. That he's going to get a merit from that.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Friends.
Mm-hmm. What did you get? You spending willpower?
What we call this is burning willpower. Because I got 1.
Oh, you don't get to
laugh at me.
don't you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Az.
Don't do it. Leave my low intelligence red cap alone. Oh! Oh no. Okay, the one I got was 10. And then I rolled another 10. Oh no, messy things
Okay.
aren't a thing in here. Oh, no, we're
No,
good.
unless you have only if your glamour is gone. Do you have all your glamour? I don't think you use the contract that requires your glamour.
I haven't
Yeah.
used glamour yet.
So because
So,
it's the
5.
opposite of vampire. So yep, okay. So 5. It is there is not a way to measure how much this danger sense is currently screaming at you right now that this is a horrible idea and you shouldn't be doing it. But you must have known that. You were warned by Reed.
Reed did tell me.
Should you have brought Sim,
Kind
or
of
is this a
full.
mistake?
Nope, he is
This
doing
is a
his own thing
choice.
right now.
Okay.
A
I'm a
choice is
good
being
boy,
made.
and I need to take care of Sim. Because Sim is about to do bad things, and we need to make sure Sim doesn't do bad things. Because we're a good boy. Fine. So I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm gonna have my phone in my hand, though.
You walk down the
And
stairs. You have your phone in your hand.
Yep.
It's a nice wooden door set into to this foundation. Basically, it's like right up against the like below the foundation of the house. As a matter of fact, a single lantern lights the above. It's kind of an orangish light, very much like something you'd hang at Halloween. It's not a orangey kind of natural. It is orange.
Bugs kind of flittering around.
There are bugs,
Hmm.
fireflies specifically. You know, door swings open. There's nobody there, but it swings open.
Hello?
From far sounding distance, you hear a voice. Please come in.
Okay. And just go inside.
As you start walking down this hallway, it's long. And at first, it starts off normal, like a house. There's an entryway, there are some doorways, nice some doors. You heard the voice, it sounded far away. Walls of whatever this house was begin to peel away and going into this dirt tunnel. Rocks and roots stick out. Keep going. And you eventually come to a large chamber with a ceiling that's at least 12 feet high. It is entirely carved out of dirt with the roots sticking through. And set up in this chamber is a nice little table, very fancy, polished wood, has a teacup on it. There's nice chairs around it. There's like a cozy brick fireplace off to the side, a rug on this dirt floor.
How is the rug? It's important.
I was just gonna say,
It's
I must judge
not
the
your
rug.
rug.
Yeah.
It's not your rug, but it's not bad. You've seen worse rugs. It's
Alright.
and coming out of the wall at the very back of this chamber are a huge conglomeration of roots that form a chair. And sitting on that chair is a woman. She looks very similar. Yeah, either way. To Ro. Wild tangle of hair, dirty looking. She has one horn that spirals out of her head, going backwards. Her eyes are black. Her teeth are sharp and metal, like needles. Her hands are dripping blood, going into these red veins that extend all the way up her arms. And she has a pair of deer legs. Sitting in her chair. And she looks at you and she smiles. What do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Hi. I was. Thank you for letting me in. I don't mean to bug you. I mean I do, but I got told that maybe you could help me. Well, not me, but I told that you could help with dreams.
I can help with a lot of things.
Huh. Yeah. This is nice. Um.
I'm gonna need you to make a roll for me.
No, because of the blood. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
That's gonna be a second.
Okay.
Nope. She has way more dice than that.
There's probably some effect that she has going on.
A composure and resolve.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Derek has a pretty good pool on that, right?
5.
It's not bad.
Hmm.
8, 9, 7, 7, 1.
What'd you get total?
8, 9, 7, 4.
4. All right. So
Okay.
she leans way forward. The smile never leaves her face. So tell me, what exactly do you want, Garrett?
What?
That is your name, is it not?
No, my name's Derek. This is I mean, it's pretty close. You're almost there. You're almost there. Right. It, anyway, I need I need to get into someone's dream because she lied like a lot, and then she's putting my freehold in danger, and my motley, and I need in her dream, um, but she's not gonna let me. Like, she won't even tell me who she is. I don't even think her real name is what she said it is. She's definitely not a changeling, but I don't. I mean, I need it. I need in, please,
So
ma'am.
you need a pledge crafted for
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I don't, I got, he's gonna pull out the address. He's like, I got the address and they said someone here could help me.
you. Oh, I absolutely can do that for you. But you're gonna have to do something for me.
Yeah. Do you, I've gotten pretty good at finding books. Like, kind of. I still got a lot of ways to go, but I'm doing all right. Like, 70-30? Yeah, ma'am?
I am gonna need you to find something for me.
Um, oh, all right.
But that can wait till later. Let me help you with your current dilemma.
Um, well, dice there, Milo.
Good. Oh, that's not even. There's
No,
just a
I'm
few
watching
more.
you pull dice like this.
I know. Yeah, she's the truth, hey?
It's scary, isn't it?
It's fine. I now know how this feels. It's fine.
Serves you right. I'm just kidding.
Stop pulling dice. Stop pulling dice, ass. Stop pulling dice. I can't.
So you see her start to mutter something under her breath, and this black cloud kind of just, and you see it shoot up through the ceiling of this earthen, it's a hollow. It shoots out of the hollow. And then it happens again and it hits you.
Mm.
It feels cold when it hits you
Mm-hmm.
and dark. There. Now you'll be able to enter the dreams of the person you desire.
Thank you. What? So what you need me to find?
Don't worry. I will let you know in time.
What should do? Do you need to have a number? Can reach me
You'll know when I
or
need you.
name? What can I call you, ma'am?
Ansil.
And so, once again, Derek, not Garrett. I don't know who Garrett is, but that's not me.
It's your true name.
What?
Will that be all, Derek?
Um, yeah.
I'm
The,
gonna. The
um,
pledge only extends to you, not to Sim. I'm just gonna warn you of that right now. You didn't realize that, did you? Derek's not gonna know, but
Fine. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
yeah, okay.
So, I'm gonna go. I like your hands.
She holds them up, and blood just drips down them. Thank you. Would you like some?
Hmm.
You have to make a will save for that one.
No.
I like your hand should go in the quotes.
I like your hands. All right, I'll write it down.
Make sure we're doing our quotes, out of context quotes.
3.
3
Yeah.
is good enough.
Cool.
Ooh.
You know, my beanie it's doing good. It's nice. Rabbits are cool and tasty.
That they are.
And I'm gonna I'll wait to hear from you.
Of course.
What was your name again?
Unsil.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk soon.
I'll let you know when I need you.
Right. Right. Um, do I just go the back?
She waves her hands, and the door, when you turn around, is right there.
Yeah, it's impressive. I thank you. Derek's just gonna kind of back up. Right.
Her smile gets real wide as soon as you say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You leave, you exit out onto the street, and the entryway disappears. Sim, you go back to the southward freehold. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you reach the south ward. It's still, you get there far faster than Derek gets to the Onsil. Whoops. Place.
What was the spelling of that? Onsil?
Ansel. Ansel is probably how it's actually pronounced, but
Ansel.
I think so. Hold on, I have her sheet right here.
Okay.
Ansil.
Sil. Okay.
Ansel. Yep, Ansel.
Got it.
I was so close.
I was one letter off. Cool. All right.
So you reach the freehold. You go in.
Speak with Reed, correct?
Yep, you're gonna go talk to Reed. She is in her office writing shit down in her book again. Oh, hey. Back so soon?
Yes. May I?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Sim will sit down in the office, make himself comfortable for a moment, and first, a good update. Savannah and Roe have been provided for accommodations, so you
Good
will
to
have
hear.
to worry about them for a little while.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead.
I would Row. She's well, she belongs in the hollow, but we weren't going to keep her there with Pippin.
Understandable. I realize this is only temporary, but it's something, at least.
I'm
So,
grateful for it.
acknowledged. The second part that I wanted to come back and talk to you about is a couple of different things, actually. First off is do you potentially have a place where Pippin can be moved and where their location would be unable to be divined in any manner?
The only place that they could be put where their location would not be able to be divined in any manner is deeper into the hedge.
I'll express my concerns and we may share them, depending. I don't know if what I'm going to say is anything that you haven't heard already. I can't speak about the other members that the Diary of Levi spoke to, but Pippin in particular, I have a feeling that they're a vehicle in some manner, a monitor, something that you send out and they report back. Something is working through them to obtain information, gather intelligence, as it were. Who we are, how we're structured, what we look like, what sort of defenses we have, ways to protect ourselves. I think whoever is working through them takes that information back and devises how they will do what they did.
That makes sense.
I would know for sure if I... Sim cannot bring himself to finish that sentence. Let's just say I had ways of making people divulge things. I'm not proud of it. It was something I had to do.
We all had to do things we didn't want to.
But know this, Reed. When the safety of the freehold is concerned, I will seriously consider such lengths again.
Understood. Do you wish to speak to Pippin again, or do you just want us to move her? Because we can't keep her if she wants to leave. We don't do that.
I understand.
She seems agreeable, obviously, in ways, but I don't think that agreeability is going to last forever.
No.
Eventually going to, as you said, want to do her job.
I don't know if there's much more that I can be gained by the type of questioning that I'm currently doing. I think we have to take a different approach. And by that, I don't mean what I was referring to earlier.
Fair enough. What
Give me
approach would you like to take? She's writing. The whole time you guys are talking.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot can be learned, possibly even answered by being able to step into their dreams. But it's a touchy subject.
You'd have to get a pledge or find a way around it.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I had a thought of potentially trying to appeal to maybe whatever they are. I don't know entirely if they are, in fact, being used by an entity or force greater than themselves if they wish to be under its control. Their feelings and their emotions and their not necessarily being, and not necessarily their own, as I mean to say. I don't know. Outside of the other methods that you mentioned, I wanted to actually see if maybe on some level they might want to agree. But that could be dangerous for them. Whoever the other is, could know about it and exact consequences upon them. Sim shrugs. It's that, or we seek those other ways that you mentioned. What do you think?
I think it's worth if you think that you can get that girl to agree to something, then by all means I would suggest you try. But that could have unintended consequences, as you said. She might just not agree. Even if it's not of her own volition, she has to speak the words. If that doesn't work, you could always come back. I can send you to someone that might be able to help.
It's a risk. That's for sure. There's a
It's a risk
risk.
either way.
There's a risk that we intrude and we're discovered and something happens. There's a risk I ask and everything, the game's afoot, they know. Hell, they might have probably even taken precautions against such things already. But we
Thing
won't
is, we
know.
can't know. Yep.
Can't know until we know.
Mm-hmm. I've been going through the books. The one that troubles me the most is the scratched out entry. Did you see that one?
I did. And it's not associated with that of Pippin, correct?
It was one of the uh, others that showed up with her. Same day.
And unaccounted for at the moment.
All of the names mentioned here are unaccounted for except Pippin.
Having it scratched out in the ledger sounds like something Levi was coerced into doing. Doesn't make any sense.
I think he got the information wrong. I think he was trying to figure out what was correct. I don't think he had the chance to do that. I think they gave him the chance to do that.
All right. I think we face a problem and a risk either way. We ask, things happen. We let ourselves in or attempt to get into the dreams, something happens. Let's try an amenable approach first.
By all means,
And if that breaks
you're
down, breaks down.
I have other resources.
Okay. I'll make this as quick as possible.
Okay.
I'll bid Reed goodbye for the moment, and I will head out to where I know that they have Pippin being held.
You walk through the hollow to that little room, that little hut you were at before. The guards are still there. The maidens with their blades. They wave.
I'll go up to them and inform them that just spoken with Reed, and we are making one more attempt to gather some information before we try alternative methods.
I mean, she's weird. If you can get anything out of her, like, best of luck. She creeps me out.
Understandable. And if they permit me in, I'll head on in.
Yep. I'll go ahead and permit you in.
If I recall correctly, I did the dragon nose already on her.
Yes, you did.
Hello,
And
Pippin.
Pippin's hello. She, you saw her just a couple of hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Between then and now, she looks kind of sickly. Just a little bit. Pale in the face, eyes slightly sunken. A little bit worse than she did earlier.
And I noticed this.
Yes,
It's
you
not
do.
something I have to
Nope.
I'll ask about it. How do you need something? I'm not feeling well. Do you need food? Drink?
I need you to roll me. What was it? Empathy.
What's an empathy?
What's an
What's an
empathy?
empathy? Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Jerry's having a great stroll down the street thinking he's done something good.
Of course he has. Because he's the
Yeah.
best boy.
You've done fine.
Because he is the best boy.
At this point, Sim gets his willpower back.
Okay.
Night.
Let me
So
make
you
that
can go ahead and
adjustment on my
you're taking it.
Okay. What's an empathy? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
One of my better rolls.
Roll back. Mm-hmm. She tells you that she's fine. I'm fine. I don't need anything. I'm good.
Okay. Awesome. A single crit, 4, and then 2 additional successes for a total of 6.
She's lying. She's not fine. She does need something.
I'm going to lean in a little closer to her and do an rather kind of hushed whisper, kind of, like communicating very interpersonally between. I know you're not telling me the truth about that, and that's okay. I want to help you. I want to make sure that you feel better, and I want to make sure that you get to do what you need to do. How can I help you?
Does Sim have sign language?
Sign language?
Mm-hmm.
As a separate linguistic skill, no,
Yeah.
he does not.
She signs something at you. I don't know what it is.
Okay. He's not too shabby on. He has a dot on academics. Can I attempt an intelligence and academics roll?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see visibly that she is not looking at where her hands are if she can avoid it.
Okay.
While she signs. I just
I'm going to expend a willpower on that one.
Okay.
Because I think this will be
We
worth
have
it.
willpower.
We do have willpower
Go
back, so I think this is going to be worth it to try
Yeah.
to get better, get good. Okay, glad I did. I don't have too much to roll on that, but I did score a crit, so 4 and 5 total on the reroll.
We continue to be messy.
Mm-hmm.
Quotes.
You get the idea from the way that she's gesturing and things is that she needs some kind of medicine.
Some kind of medicine. I don't have any dots in medicine, unfortunately. Okay. I will. You know what? I will. And I'm going to attempt, though, if you'll permit me.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulation and empathy roll.
All right.
To do what?
Yeah. To do what?
Yeah.
You need something. You obviously need something. I will get it for you. If you will tell me anything absolutely truthful with regards to why you are here. It is something you obviously need. And I
Go
will
ahead
get
and
it
make
for
your
you.
roll.
Not bad.
Um,
4 successes out of 5. No crits.
The collective curse has kicked in. I know that face.
She looks like she's in a lot of pain as she starts talking. Not like the sickness that you see is separate from
The
what
act
this
of
pain
trying. Mm-hmm.
of trying to tell you.
Do you need to write it down?
She writes down. She looks at you. She doesn't look down while she writes. I'm here to watch and learn.
Mm. Well, it's unfortunate that we couldn't reach an understanding. But I can tell that you're in need of something to help you continue operation, as it were.
That was fine.
What was that?
I said I was fine.
Of course you are. But we all need something.
I don't need anything. I Strill looks around.
Mm-hmm.
You start moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on just a moment.
Where's Derek at right now?
Oh, that's the point. Derek just finished making his deal. So in front of Sim, we watch this black cloud of smoke come through the wall of
Wait.
this little hut and hit Pippin. You see the effects of the deal that Derek made. The magic, weird.
Oh, snap.
It
Okay. I was
hits
just gonna.
Pippin. And you see it. She shudders from the cold of this dark smoke that briefly surrounds her before sinking into her skin.
Have I seen anything, has Sim seen anything like this before?
You would know this is the effects of weird.
Okay.
That this is somebody's weird.
Okay. But I'm not sure where it's originating from at the moment.
Nope. You have no idea.
What the? Do I hear the guards or the maidens or anything out front?
No, nobody, you don't hear it. Nobody reacted to this.
I'm going to get up and go to the door and open and look out and see if everything is okay.
Yep, they're all standing there. They're looking around. They see the door open.
Just a
It's
few
all
more
good.
minutes. Yes, we're fine.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just checking on something.
Yep,
Lock it. If it has one.
it does.
And go back to Pippin. What are they doing right now?
Pippin looks kind of confused and is kind of like patting herself, but like she's dead in the face. Well, she's like, when I say look confused, I mean her eyes. That's where the emotion you see comes from. But like the rest of her face is kind of deadpan a little bit, and she's kind of just patting herself.
Hmm. If you'll permit me. I'm going to okay, this might take a roll of
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna say keep her eyes locked with mine. I'm gonna
Okay.
reach down to where she's been writing, but not looking
Mm-hmm.
at it.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold her hand with the
Okay.
writing instrument and write down what I want to say, but go
Okay.
slow enough that she knows the shape of what the letters are.
Okay.
And then do a short sentence.
All right.
And I'll use like shorthand too, like instead of the full word
Yeah.
you, I'll use a U. So it's going to look like
Yep.
texting essentially.
Yeah.
So it's going to
Makes sense.
be what you do you need? Question mark. With regards to the sickness thing.
So you're asking her what she needs.
Yes.
All right.
Because if there's something sickly, she's obvious. I Sim is thinking that she needs something to sustain herself that she's not getting at the moment.
Yep.
So one of a
And
couple
on
things
that.
is going to happen. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I want one of those either things to happen.
She maintains eye contact with you and says, "You're right. I have pills. Train car 63."
Sorry, I heard I have
Sorry.
pills, but I didn't get the last
I
part.
have pills. Train car 63.
Train car
You,
63.
you guys didn't get that far. You got to 36
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
with Savannah and Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And that Derek, you are out at this.
Okay, the last thing I'm going to write very slowly.
Mhm.
If you want me to make a roll for this too, just let me know.
Okay.
But I'll say, I'll make it very short. I get you tell me truth.
As eye contact. I will try my best.
Okay.
And her ears all start moving again.
Okay.
She's been maintaining eye contact with you the whole time you've watched her. Hasn't moved from just.
Sounds good. All right. I'm going to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock. Exit out.
Mm-hmm.
Inform the maidens and the guards. Or the knights, sorry. Inform the maidens and the knights.
Night. Yep.
I'll be back.
They give you a nod.
And I leave. And I'm going to head back to Reed real
And
quick. And do I run into Derek?
Nope. You get a call from Derek as you're on your way back through the hollow.
Oops, hold on.
Ring, ring.
Ring, ring,
Ring.
ring.
This is your
Derek
phone
phone.
ringing. This is your phone ringing. Please answer the phone.
We've been
Thank
trying to
you.
contact you about your
About
car's
your
extended
car?
warranty. Hello. Hey.
Derek would make the worst salesman. I did it. I did it. I figured it out. I told you I'd do it. I did it, and I'm on my way back, and we're gonna get into the dream.
What?
Yeah, I
You
did
didn't
it.
tell Derek, you didn't tell me that this is what you were going to do.
I thought I was just gonna talk to someone, but then I fixed it. So I got it. It's all under control. So I'll be there soon.
What? Yes, are
Yeah.
you on the way to the freehold?
Yep. I'm. It's a long ways, but I'm walking.
Do you need me to come get you?
Yeah. That would be great. I'm gonna sit down.
Where? Tell me exactly where you're at. Do you see street sign?
Yeah. So Derek will look up at
Oh.
a random
Yep.
street sign and
And
okay, there's like a
basically, the
little
street
shop.
is
Oh, they got food on. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back.
Derek, wait.
the street.
I need to know the street, please.
Oh yeah.
Arista. Arista.
Rista. Yep. There's a little bodega. They have sandwiches. I'll see you soon.
Stay there. Eat your sandwich. I'll be right there.
One? This seems like a 3 sandwich issue.
Get as many sandwiches as you need.
Okay.
Stay there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll stay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is he good?
You did amazing. Talk to you soon.
Good. Okay.
Please write down this is a free sandwich issue.
Yeah.
I'm having such a hard time not laughing at Derek. Just so funny. Okay. All right. So, Sim, Derek is waiting for you. But you also need to talk to Reed.
I'll pop in to Reed real quick.
Yeah.
Real quickly.
How'd it go?
Interesting.
Okay.
I need to go back to the other hollow. Sorry, I need to go back to the other freeholds hollow. There is something there
All right.
that they need.
Okay.
Some kind of medicine. I don't know exactly what.
Interesting.
But it is apparently important because they are not doing well without it.
Okay.
Secondly,
Yes.
it was as I feared. They are watching and listening and learning specifically.
Then we need to figure out what to do with them quickly.
Mm-hmm. They've already seen and heard and know too much. If all up to this point has been compromised, then we have a serious problem.
We do. I know
Right.
someone that can.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just going to say if this is the case, if something already knows,
Yeah.
you might want to make preparations to evacuate.
We will. I will have. I know somebody owes me a favor. Somebody whose morals are a little more scrupulous. They'll take her if I ask them deeper into the hedge. Keep her somewhere the way that we can't.
Okay. All right. I have to go pick up a sandwich. Check you later.
Okay, bye. She's gonna make roll for this.
I'm on my way to Arista.
On your way to all right. You get in your car.
Mm-hmm.
You drive over.
Mm-hmm.
Derek has found a sandwich shop. He has several sandwiches that he's eating.
It comes in sub sizes.
Get yourself a hero sandwich because you deserve it.
Yep.
Now the
That's a-
player realizes, oh no.
I know. Oh, trust me. I was just making a sandwich pun.
So you get there, Derek's munching on his sandwiches, slow like he does. You know, he's taking his time, savoring the
Can't kick me
sandwiches.
out and still eating.
Sim gets up. Hey, there you are. Hey, how's those sandwiches?
Good. I mean, this one's better than this one, but I mean, made by the same person, which honestly makes no sense. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm better now that
Is Pippin asleep yet?
not when I left them. They were still
Okay.
awake. They may be asleep by now.
Cool. Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go in the
And
car. Yeah, take your food. Take
yeah,
your food and
I'm
let's get in the car.
leaving the food. The food has to come.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When I get in, I make sure I
Pack
roll the
up all
window
my
down.
sandwiches. Derek will lean his head out
I know.
while eating the sandwich. This is what we call sandwich acrobatics. Making sure.
I'm not gonna make you roll to hold on to your sandwich while Sim is driving.
There's another quote. I'm not going to make you roll to hold on to your sandwich. Which is somewhat ironic because I had a big old hoagie sandwich earlier tonight.
I know
No,
that
you
thing was
didn't.
monstrous. Anyways,
I'm envisioning something like that Derek's wolfing down.
There's like 5 of them.
I know.
He said as many as he wants.
sorry. There we go.
Oh, good.
No problem. Okay. So as we're
yeah,
driving along and as they're doing their thing, I'm going to excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask. So your trip, your side adventure that you went to, what happened?
Yeah.
Can you tell me
Um.
what's going on?
So went to the place. I was like, hi, I heard you could help. And then they said yes. And then, like, there was a bunch of black. It was cold. Cold. It was real cold. I didn't. It was, but they had a nice rug. It wasn't. It was. It was subpar compared to mine, but it was pretty alright. So I mean, they can't be all that bad with a rug like that. So anyway, I owe them something. I gotta
Who?
find something
Where
for
did
them.
you go and who did you
Um,
talk to?
and Ansel.
Do I know that name? Do I mean it?
No.
Is it anything like occult related? Do I mean make an occult roll or?
No, it would be your weird and your. Give me a second.
Okay.
I have to look at my sheet. It would be your weird and your intelligence.
Okay. It's not a bad roll.
Yeah, like she said, they said they know my name.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Ooh, let's see one.
But we're gonna get into Pippin's dream, and you won't have to do what you want to do because that was bad.
Say.
Three?
I didn't like that.
No, you're not.
Mhm.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Okay.
They had
Oh,
nice hands.
what was about their hands? And
They
what's this?
were like hmm.
No, go ahead, finish.
What is it? Oh, their hands were covered in blood, like the good kind, the kind that's good for the beanie. Not like Pippin. Pippin wasn't good for the beanie.
The rabbits were okay though, right?
Those were good. Rose said they were good. So
Good.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm trying not to overreact here too much.
Okay.
Um,
But I fixed it. Oh no, we can go
what
into
the
Pippin's
hell
dream.
were you thinking?
That we needed to get into Pippin's dream.
I can't. Derek, you you went off without me, and you met I don't know who.
It's not that bad.
It can be. It can be
yeah.
very bad.
Sorry.
I get that you wanted to help, but don't endanger yourself. And it sounds like you did. Is
Yeah.
is Sim putting two together about?
When you heard the black and it was cold, you do remember the black smoke made Pippin shudder. None of it hit you though.
Hmm, was there when?
So yeah.
All right.
But I can get in Pippin's dream now. I just have to find something. I don't know what. And then they said they were gonna call on me when the time was ready or something like that. I don't know.
That's what they
But
always do. God damn it!
it's, it's
I'm not.
now you don't have to do now you don't get that look anymore, right? You're not gonna.
Okay.
Good. So,
Listen,
we'll go.
I'm just angry at the situation. That's all. I appreciate you trying.
Okay.
I'm not mad at you. Understand that.
Okay.
All right. I
I'm
take that
glad.
back.
It's
I'm a
good.
little annoyed.
Um, okay.
But we'll work on this. Okay, and I'm going to drive back to the freehold.
Okay, you get back to the freehold
Mhm.
the way you left it. Darker now. There's light on in what you know to be Reed's office. There are sparse
Excuse me.
lights on in various rooms along the house.
Read. I did it.
Did you go in, or are you just
Yeah.
yelling at the window?
as Derek's walking in, like he does. Just, hi, Reed. I did it.
Derek just balls
Hi,
by next.
Yeah.
Derek.
And then I counted, and there's 3 books, and they're gonna be the best books that I've ever gotten you, ever.
What did you? I'm sorry. What did you do, Derek?
The address.
You went to the address. Oh, how
Jeez,
did that go?
don't know. Sim's mad. Well, Sim said that he's annoyed. So I think he's mad. He seems real unhappy. But but I did it. So and I just have to find
You
something. So it's gonna be fine. She had
went
nice hands.
by yourself.
Yeah. Cause I didn't want anything happen to Sim because Sim's already having a tough time.
It's been. The deed is done, Reed. Derek can take a look into their dreams.
Yeah. Did we find out why she clicks? I don't like the clicking. And it's like really offbeat. Like the rhythm is just not good.
We do, actually.
She's wrong.
No,
It's like click 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 click. And someone we should oil her.
Please write that down. Someone we should oil her. All right. Reed offers her assistance if you need it with Pippin.
I was just gonna take and tell her to go to sleep, and if she didn't,
you were going to
then
bonker one, weren't you?
we could. You said I wasn't supposed to though.
Reed or
After I shook
Derek.
her. Well, yeah,
Derek.
Gary.
I
Mhm.
I have a way to put people to sleep that's not violent and keep them asleep.
Where's
That
the
seems
fun
like
in
a
that?
lot less work.
Where's the fun
And
in
then I can
what?
get home to the rug.
Just teasing.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Reed.
Are you talking about? How is this his new attitude? Is that what you mean?
Listen, Derek, you're absolutely right. They're here to listen, they're here to watch, and they're here to bring that information on. And it's putting us in danger. The sooner we
What?
know the truth, the sooner we can protect the freehold if we're not too late already.
Hold on. What's going on? Who's watching?
Something, an entity, something else. Something is using Pippin to watch and learn and discover. And they can't
Or
help it. And that's
we
what we
should
need to
take.
find out.
I said she was dangerous. She's dangerous when she clicks.
Not wrong. Not wrong, Derek.
Mhm.
There's danger. But
Yeah.
here's what we need to do. Reed,
Mm.
please, if you
Yeah.
may,
Yeah.
if you can assist Derek with the dream, I need to go back to the other freehold and get something.
What? Why? Did we leave something? We could probably send someone. I mean,
We
the
didn't.
the knights are real cool, and the maidens.
They are, but they should be here just in case something happens.
Well, we're gonna knock Pippin out, right?
Pippin's gonna go to sleep, yes.
Yes, to sleep.
So that's good then.
That is good. But I'm gonna go back to the other freehold and get something that Pippin needs to continue existing. They're sick, Derek. They need some kind of medicine. And it's back where we were. At the train cars.
Okay. All right.
I know it's dangerous,
we can
but
do that, and then maybe we could see what's going on with Pippin's dreams, or we could do Pippin's dreams and then go get. Because you can't take You can't eat while you're asleep. I've tried it; it doesn't work. So, from experience.
Trust me, I've seen you try a lot of things while you're asleep.
I can't see what I do when I'm asleep.
One or more of those should be quotes.
Yeah. Probably.
Start writing them down.
Try to eat while I'm asleep, and it doesn't work. I've seen you do a lot of things when you're asleep.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could do one then the other, because it's better that we don't go off alone. Yeah. I did, and you're mad. I don't want you to be. I know you said you're annoyed, but you see.
Okay.
Just.
Well, while we're here, let's have you step into Pippin's dreams.
And then we can go back to the freehold, and then I can go home to my rug.
And we can go get what I need over there. I also inform Reed that I need to go back to train car 63. And that's the objective when we're done here.
All right. Is going to roll. That's better. Okay. So you guys go into where Pippin is. She looks tired.
Yeah.
You can see she looks sick. It's like that person you see and you're like, is that person sick? They could be sick. They look slightly different. You know, it's just a paleness, just a weakness.
Yeah.
And Reed uses balm of unwakeable slumber.
There is no tech. Derek's gonna be like, "Oh, you look terrible." Like, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
Do you need it?
Derek, it's okay.
New sandwich. I got like half of a sandwich left in the car.
Oh, I'm not hungry. And as you're having this conversation with her, Reed
Just
puts her to sleep.
That seems rude.
Well, I think time is of the essence, Derek.
True. It was mid-set and she could have waited.
Derek, let's be honest here. You've let people barely get 2 words out before you've decked them cold.
It's, things happen.
Things do happen.
And you do it for the rug, man. You do it for the rug.
Indeed.
So Pippin falls asleep. So is Derek going to be the only one going into Pippin's dream? Or is Sim going to risk the roll to join him?
I'll risk the roll. Because that's Derek. What do I need to put together pool-wise?
You need to make a willpower.
Okay.
And a clarity.
Willpower and clarity both. Okay. Unused willpower, I assume. So if I've already used a willpower, I don't count that towards my pool, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Good. That's still a decent amount.
And we're creeping on up to about that time, just so you're aware.
I'm going to see how Sim does, and then I'm going to introduce the very first part of Pippin's dream if we get there, and then we'll call it.
Yep. Nice. 1 crit, so 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
All right, and that's your willpower. So now you're going to do the clarity roll.
Okay. One success.
Oh no.
Actually, all you needed.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I joined Garrick.
And you joined Eric.
Okay.
So you step into Pippin's dream. And walk basically through what to you looks like a gateway
Okay.
into a room filled with mist on the floor. Circular lights inside the ceiling, creating cone-shaped pools that illuminate the mist. Kind of almost a hallway, except what lines the hallways are these chrysalises.
Okay.
Open, the tops of them peeled back, but the chrysalises go from organic with these webbing veins and like cluster of what almost looks like carapace and insect-like sections blend back and go up the wall into wires and metal. And I need you to make me another will save.
Me?
Yeah, you. Because of all the metal that you could be crafting with that's in this room.
Uh-huh.
See if you avoid touching the dream stuff. Where
Let's learn how to keep our hands to ourselves in other people's dreams. Maybe.
3 successes.
You managed to resist the urge to start playing with all the metals. But yes, it goes up into these metals and then wires, tubes, and then the light kind of behind peeking through this wire jungle is this kind of reddish colored light.
Okay.
And it goes basically down a narrow path. They line what would be a hallway or a room that leads in one direction.
Okay.
There we go. Yep.
All right.
And you are now in Pippin's dream.
Okay.
We did it. We did. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, we did it.
We-
Opened ourselves up to a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Mhm.
I mean, your deal. And we're going to go back and recover what we can. I have a feeling we might run into something at the freehold going to get pills, but, we'll see what happens. Provided the pills are still there.
The pills will be popping us. It's fine.
I'm going to keep one. If we can get a hold of one, I'm going to keep one and I'm going to look at it and see what it's comprised of. So, Okay. Are we at a stopping point then?
We are going to stop here because once you start getting into Pippin's dream, it's going to get
Cool.
interesting, and I want to give you guys times to react to what you're going to
Awesome.
encounter.
All right.
So
We are a few hours in.
Well, here
We
we
did
go.
it.
we did it.
And
Did it.
thank you, everyone who may end up watching this,
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
hanging out with us,
Thank
and
you so much.
playing a custom homebrew version of Changeling the Lost that has been developed by Milo over there. You are to my left, camera wise, so I hope that's accurate.
That's
Yes,
I'm
Milo's to the
outside.
other
Nope,
side.
I'm above you in my camera,
I
but that's
am
cool. You're below
here.
me.
You're there. You're there. Who knows at this point? We're
It's
everywhere.
all good. Anyways,
But anyway, thank you
Thank
all.
you. Thank you all.
yeah, thank
for
you
those
so
who
much.
stayed for our
Yes.
shenanigans.
And we will continue to put these up when we can, and we play a whole bunch of different stuff as well. And whatever
Yeah.
journey you happen to come upon tonight, we hope you find it an interesting and entertaining one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Bye.